decisions. Motherfuck my peers, I'm the man of the year.
Man, it's finally time that I gotta drop at next. I want to say it's like 12 hours now, and maybe close-ish to 100 kills dry. Got the Torva plate body, 29 mil at the mid price with that price check, and I think I'm done with next, just because how annoying it was just to keep on killing next, knowing that I wasn't going to get like any drops or anything like that. So I'm going to move on to a different bossing in this episode just because of how like burnt out I am really from killing next. I have like 300 plus kill count now, and I think it's done with that boss, and just do something else for the meantime. I'm going to try and put it down even lower. Apparently Sam said it sells at like 23 mil. I'm going to put it to 25. I really just need the money. I do not want to do any more next kills just because it's annoying me. So it sold for 25 mil. Let's see how much I got from it. 25 mil exactly. So don't know if that was a bad mistake. You can roast me in the comments if it was, but up to 27 mil, I do need to buy a couple things. There we go, and pretty much 8.6 mil for that. And then I'm gonna have to look up what gloves I want. I think Celestial, is that what they're called? They are tier 90, and they only cost 2.4 mil, but they degrade after 1,000 hits. There are tier 85 ones, but those are more for being a tank, so I think I might get these. I'm just going to have to wiki it just to make up my mind. I'm going with static gloves. I can just repair them and sell them back if this is the wrong pair of gloves I should be using for Telos. So if they are, let me know in the comments. So I can just easily sell them back, like I said, and don't really have to worry about, you know, wasting 2.5 mil with the Celestial gloves and keeping those in my bank for like forever. And the 2.2 mil for these gloves. Here's the quick rundown of what I'm doing to prepare for Telos. So I need to get Aftershock 3 and Precise 5 on my Noxious staff. Precise 5 is very easy. All you need to do is just camp Armadillo for a little bit and get the War Priest. So you can disassemble that and get the Armadillo components. I have 2 right now. I just need to get 3 more pieces of War Priest and I'll be all good with the Precise 5. And then with the Aftershock 3, it's going to take me a little bit of time because I have to get the reputation. Right now, I am at 1.6k reputation, and I have to get up to this X right here, so I have to get 2 more. So I'm going to have to camp some, I don't know, Twin Furies or something like that, and get my reputation up. I can do Twin Furies pretty easily with range. I don't know if it's better with melee. I'm going to have to look that up once again. So it's all preparation right now. I finished up my trip at Twin Furies. This was like 50 minutes. I decided just to leave a little bit earlier just because I didn't want to do a couple more kills. So from the, I guess, hour trip, got 2.5 mil. So it's like a decent amount there. I think I would say that's probably the average that you get there. Not really sure why I'm recording this, but I did 295 Abyssal Demons, and I did get a wand after like 25k kills, which is stupid. But in 15 minutes, 1 mil, pretty easy. I could do that every single day since I have the Mask of Abyss, if that's what it's called, and get a task. The plan right now is to do a little bit of Araxi. I'm still trying to get my reputation. I'm going to just do my bounties every day, and I'll get it, I think, tomorrow. But my kill count right now is 186 at Araxi. I haven't killed Araxi in at least like 2 or 3 months. And right now, the current blocked tunnel is Darkness. For some reason, Path 3 for me is my least favorite, and Path 2 is my favorite. And I have the middle piece right now still, so I'm going to have to do Path 1, which I guess I don't really mind. I usually take the longest to complete Path 1, but I would use melee, but I don't have the tier 90 melee gear, so I'm going to use this. Unfortunately, I do have to go to work soon, so I might get like 3 or 4 kills in the trip, and hopefully at least get something decent. With this clip right here, I will now be able to have enough reputation for the components for Aftershock 3. So I said I needed 5,000 earlier in this episode. I was wrong, I misread it. You only need 2,500, so it's not that hard to really get the reputation for Aftershock 3 components. The first decent drop at Araxi so far, 4 mil for the 2 Onyxes. They've been, I guess, dropping because the last time I did Araxi, it was usually around like 5 mil for the 2 Onyxes in total. Well then, nearing the end of the trip, get a spider leg bottom. Pretty lucky. I've been somewhat unfortunate so far at Araxi. I've been getting a lot of drops that were like 37k, a lot of them around 200k, so it's about time, I guess, that I got something pretty good, and I'm pretty lucky to actually get that. Okay, that's insane. This is 2 kills after my spider leg bottom, and this is the second kill of the trip the next day. That's my second middle leg piece. That's crazy. I also got a new personal record on that kill, 6 minutes and 33 seconds. That is very, very lucky. That's pretty awesome. Like, I just need the spider leg top. Right now that tunnel is currently blocked, but I have 2 middle leg pieces, and then the bottom I do have Araxi's eye. This is my new record now, 6 minutes and 2 seconds. The last clip was 6 minutes and 33 seconds, so I cut 31 seconds off. And I guess average loot 467k from that. I want to show you guys the loot that I got so far from 22 kills. So I'll show you guys the kill count. Right now it's 208 with that time of 602 as my best right now. So I started at 186 kill count from 4 days ago or so. And there's not a lot of loot, but I did roll for the pet a lot of the times. Whenever I get loot that is like around 200k or less, I usually roll for the pet. And the closest I think I got to the pet was like 4 numbers off. I was at like 416, and you had to roll like a 0 to get the pet. But from 22 kills, 8 mil along with those 2 spider legs. Here's a little progress towards Precise 5. I already mentioned this, but just to emphasize it again, that you can get Precise 5 for free if you get 5 Armadillo components with War Priest. As you can see, I just got the Armadillo components from that helmet. And the plan right now, I just need 2 more pieces. I'm going to do some bossing, get my 40 kill count, and then hopefully get a rare drop and possibly the 2 War Priest items that I need to get Precise 5 out of the way. Yeah, that was a pretty bad trip. 1.1 mil, literally nothing important, no rares or anything like that. It would probably be closer to 1.3 mil with the Black D-Hides and Rune Longswords that I banked with my pack yak, but pretty bad trip. Instead of killing the boss, I'm just going to kill the Ambiances and see if I can get more Armadillo components from the War Priest. So I just got one at 204 kills in. 20 kills later, I got the other piece of War Priest, so I'm now done with all the components that I need for Precise 5. Thankfully, it didn't take me a very long time. It took me about 30 minutes, so it's not that bad. Just going to make the perk real quick, and there we have it. All done with that. Now it's on to Aftershock 3. And I still need quite a bit of money for me to get the components for that for my staff. New record, 5 minutes and 39 seconds. Going to be very hard to beat that record. I did everything nearly perfectly. And the drop is 197k. Let's roll for the pet. Let's see. Rip. Going to do a little bit of Slayer now. I'm very happy with this task. 245 Edemus. This is my very first time actually killing them. So I'm pretty excited to see what I get from the Slayer task. And what is this? You can open this, but I don't know what you actually get from this. Let's see what I get. That sucks. I don't know what you actually really get from this, so I don't know if that's like a common thing or whatever, but I guess I'll keep that in my bank forever. Man, I'll be honest, this got me a little bit too excited because I thought this was a blood shard, and it's just 15 ghostly essence. And yeah, my loot beam is very low. I think I have it at like 50k or even maybe like 100k, so that sucks, but hopefully I might get one. Wow, that task does take quite a while to do. That was my very first time killing them, and I would say that took me maybe an hour and a half to an hour and 40 minutes. And then let's hope it's worth it. You know, it was my first time doing it, and 4.6 mil, you know what, I would, you know, obviously never skip this task. I was actually having a lot of fun killing them for the first hour, and then once I reached that hour mark and checked how many kills I had left, I'm like, okay, I just want to leave, you know. But 4.6 mil, it would have been a little bit more if I did get a blood shard. That would have added it to like maybe closer to 7 mil, but that's not a bad task. Oh, that's not that bad. Rune Kite Shield Bandos, nearly 1 mil from this elite clue. It took me like 10 minutes to complete. This is a very easy elite. And that shield looks so badass, man. Holy shit. Right now, I'm trying to find the best method for me to get the Aftershock 3 components. So I know that you can get your stuff to level 9 and you get 4 times the components, which is what I'm going to be doing, obviously. And I do have some stuff on my notepad. You can see the Dragon Rider Lance price right here. I just put it down here as well. So The method that I was looking up first was buying the essence. So the Ceramic is 1.3 mil. Don't know why this one's 15.4 mil. And by the way, these are for 2 essences since you need to buy 2 of each. The Zamorak is 122k, stupidly cheap, and then Zeros is 637k. Without a doubt, I would have done this method if the Slisk was not 15 mil. I don't get why it's that much, but in total it's 17.4 mil, and then the Anima Core legs of Zeros is 24 mil. And the main reason why I might be going for this one is because once you disassemble the Anima Core legs, you still keep the legs. So I'm going to be only losing 17.4 mil, and then I think I'm going to have to rebuy the essence. So it's going to go up to like, I think 34 mil. I think I have it down in this calculator. So 34.8 mil compared to the Dragon Rider Lance, which is about 30 mil. But this would be like the easier way for me just to get it, just buy 2 of them. But it'll be costing me 60 mil instead of 38 or 34.8 mil. So I'm going to ask around, just see what other people think, but I might go with the leg method if the essence buy. Okay, the plan is right now is just to buy the Anima Core legs of Zeros like the way they are. They are 24 mil, and then I'm not going to do the essence. My friend, don't know a name, he's like my go-to person just to ask about per question related stuff, and he's just saying just do the legs. So with the 2 legs, it's going to be 48 mil, and then the main reason why I was talking about the essence stuff is because I think once you put the essence on it, it makes it refined, right? And then once it's refined, once you disassemble it, you don't apparently lose the legs. And I'm not really gonna like, I don't know, buy the essence at like a high ass price. So I guess I'll just do the legs like this and just lose a little bit of money. Just trying to buy one right now, so I have it in my bank for later on, maybe after work tonight. Might just AFK Abyssal Demons and just get it to level 9 real quick. So trying for 25 mil, wouldn't buy at mid, and it buys at 24.8 mil. And then you know how much easier this would be if I could sell this damn loot tab from Bandos. If you guys don't watch that series, this is from 1,000 kills, and this is about 37 mil. The last time I did a price check on it about like a week ago, so it'd be so much easier, man. Well, I did beat it 5 minutes and 31 seconds now, cut it down by 8 seconds, and what I did better was death swiftness in the second phase, so I need to do that a little bit more to get my time a little bit better, but the loot is average, I guess. No way. This is my 3rd leg for the middle. That is insane. That's crazy. What's my kill count right now? It is, I'm gonna guess 220, I don't know, 219, and in like 30 or so kills, 3 legs. Oh my god. Like, that's insane. I just really hope I get like a Feign soon or something, just because I don't want to make another staff, since like the scythe is like, what is it, 270 mil right now or something? Pretty expensive right now, I think, if I had to guess. So yeah, exactly 270. It'd be so nice to get that. Here's the loot from the trip. I could have done one more kill, but I have to go to work, so this is what I got from that trip. And just a price check real quick, 2.7 mil with the leg. I'm not going to keep the loot tab going up with Araxi just because I want to keep on selling my items to see if I can get another piece of the Anima Core so I can get the Aftershock 3 components. Ended up doing a Beastmaster kill. It's been a while since I've been here, and the loot was 1.3 mil. I'm going to end the episode here today, guys. It's been a pretty long episode with a lot of content in it and a lot of luck at Araxi for sure. But the plan is for the next episode is to get the second pair of the Anima Core legs of Zeros. So I need 12 to 13 mil more cash to buy the second pair. And then I'm going to go to Abyssal Demons with both of the legs and get them to level 9. I said I was going to get this one to level 9 last night after work, but I decided to edit this video instead of going to Abyssal Demons. So it's not going to take long to get these to level 9, so I'm not really too worried about that. And then in the next episode, for sure, I'm going to be doing some Telos kills. I don't know if I'm going to do like a enrage kill or anything like that. Once I get comfortable with the first time killing Telos and stuff, I'm going to like keep on looting it so it's at 0% enrage. And then like once I get the mechanics down and stuff like that, then I'll do some enrage kills and see how that goes. But that's going to be it, guys. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to drop a like on the video. You can subscribe for more RuneScape 3 content. You can follow my Twitter. The link is always down below in the description, and I will see you guys in a few days. Peace.